The Suffolk Police Department Senior Citizen Academy is back. Find out how you can register and all the great things going to be taking place in this year's academy.
111, 110.
Joined now by Sergeant Crawley with the Suffolk Police Department to tell us all about this year's Senior Citizen Academy. So, Sergeant, when we talk about the Senior Citizen Academy, what are we talking about? What is this great opportunity that the police department's offering?
Well, first of all, thanks for having us, Tim.
Thank you.
We are so excited to have the Senior Citizens Academy back. It's been a couple of years since we've done this, and the community's been reaching out, asking for it, and again, we're excited to have it back. So what the Academy is basically, it's from June 1st to August 10th. Participants can come and have classes, whether at our police headquarters or our second precinct on Bridge Road. They have classes ranging from personal safety to identity theft to animal control to reporting crimes, being a good witness. There's a wide variety of things that they'll come and learn about the inner workings of a police department.
So with the type of things that y'all are going to be covering, it sounds like there's going to be a lot of classroom work and hands-on stuff too, which again kind of makes it more interactive.
Absolutely.
How does a typical class kind of come together, and what do y'all do during a different session?
So the beginning of a session normally starts off as a lecture presentation, but there's always space for questioning and answers. There are some classes that are actually hands-on, like our crime scene investigation, where participants get a chance to process a stage mock scene with as far as fingerprints and things like that.
Right.
There's also space for a static display where participants get a chance to look at our equipment, whether it's with the drone team, the dive team, the SWAT team, our mobile field force unit. Again, they get a chance to see all the things that we deal with on a daily basis.
But correct me if I'm wrong, the seniors are not going to be running SWAT activity or anything like that, right?
No, sir. No, sir. They just get a
Just
chance
making
to see
sure.
how a lot
I don't
of
want to
the
scare anybody off. That's all, you know.
Right.
Now
right.
you know how to do it. Go do it.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, I
right.
got it.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Just checking to make sure we got to keep everything safe, you know, in that regard. And we talked about, you know, one of the elements is personal safety. We want to make sure that's adhered to. I'm just joking.
Absolutely.
With the class itself.
Absolutely.
Based on when you have run the academy before, what is some of the feedback that you get? What are some of the things that people that have been part of the academy are like, you know, this was awesome, I never knew about this, and maybe it's just simply the behind the scenes look inside the department?
Some of the classes that get a lot of the best reviews are the animal control class.
Oh, okay.
The personal safety class, they ask a lot of questions. Again, the reporting a crime, being a good witness,
Right.
because a lot of people want to reach out, they want to be a part, they want to help,
Right.
but they don't know exactly what information they need to provide. So that's a great class. And again, the hands-on static display of looking at all of our equipment, again, whether it's with the K9 unit, the drone team, dive team, all those things, they have a great time with things like that.
What would you say the department's, I'll call it methodology or thought process for offering the academy, other than it's certainly, you know, great community relations and reaching out to a segment of our community sometimes that might not have all the information, but they're not familiar on a computer, but they're getting it live and in person. But what would you say the department's main objective is with the class? What are y'all looking to do?
Well, it helps give us an idea of how we need to police, how we need to serve our community. Because once we start to hear the questions, then we know how to structure our training and how to, again, train our officers how to serve our community, and just that partnership with them and getting that personal relationship with them is so rewarding.
And I would imagine as well, you know, the fact that they have the ability not only just to take in the information, but ask questions.
Absolutely.
And they get to deal with a variety of different people within the department, because y'all do so many different things
Right.
that some people probably don't know that you do, but police department does.
Absolutely.
But you're kind of, in a sense, creating ambassadors for y'all in the community, so that when they're out with their friends, their relatives, or neighbors, and someone's talking about the police department, and they're like, well, wait a minute, I can tell you about that kind of thing. That's another good way and a good benefit for the department, both the department, I should say, and really the public.
Absolutely. It can be it can serve as a myth buster.
Yeah.
Because obviously with the news and social media and things, there's a lot of misinformation that's out there. But if citizens can come to the police department and see the hands-on, see the personalities, again, see the equipment that we use, find out about the history of policing, find out about our policies and procedures and different laws, then again, it gets rid of a lot of those myths that are out there.
And then because it's not going to just be you giving all the classes, which is great. I know you do a great job. But the sense that the fact they're meeting all different people from all walks of life across the department, you're putting a lot of faces with a lot of names and a lot of areas within the department that again shows the breadth of the services that y'all provide and the men and the women who actually do that.
Absolutely, absolutely. They get a chance to meet the chief of police, the head of our detective bureau, our crime scene investigator, our special investigations, our neighborhood enforcement. Again, it's a wide variety. It's like a gumbo. It's a wide range of officers that they'll
Right.
get a chance to meet and greet and establish that relationship with.
Gotcha. So if someone's watching this program and they think, okay, y'all sold me, I'm in. The first thing is let's talk about cost, and the second thing, how people can register.
Well, the cost is free. The only thing it costs is your time. But if someone would like to register, they can email me at ecrawley@suffolkva.us. They can give me a phone call at 757-514-7913, or they can go to the Suffolk Police Department's website, and there's a link that they can follow. Complete the application. They can either mail it in or they can email it back to me. I do a quick background check, and then they'll get a notice of the Senior Citizens Academy schedule, the parking, all those good things, and then they'll come June 1st and they'll have a good time.
What's the deadline to register?
Deadline is May the 15th. We'll say May the 16th.
Yeah.
Because May the 15th is a Sunday, so if they turn me in on May the 16th, I can still accept them. And I've actually already started receiving some applications.
And what's your total number of people you can put in the class?
We're going to cap it off at 30.
30, okay.
Participants.
So again, the deadline is May 15th, kind of the 16th, because it's a Sunday-Monday situation. Their classes again start in June, and I'm sure part of the reason is you can complete the background checks, get everything organized, get everybody lined up, and get everything rolling there. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but when everything concludes, you have a graduation ceremony as well.
Absolutely. On August the 10th, there is a graduation at City Council Chambers. The city manager will be there. Excuse me. The chief of police, the mayor,
Yeah.
And there's lunch served afterwards.
Nice. Okay. And again, all this is free. So we're talking about all the wealth of information you get, the chance to meet a lot of great men and women of the Suffolk Police Department, find out what's going on with the police department, ask those questions that maybe you never had answered, or maybe you think about something in the context of class, you can bring that up. You get a graduation and a free meal out of it. So,
Absolutely. There you go.
that's a complete package right
There you
there.
go.
So if we haven't sold it already, I'll give you a chance as we kind of close the segment out to kind of make one last sales pitch, if you will, to sign up for the Academy, or at least get your name in the running there, get considered, and hopefully get on board and take part in this year's festivities.
Well, the Academy is a good chance to get involved. A lot of people want to get involved. They see issues in their communities. They have a lot of questions, but they don't know what to do.
Right.
And so the Senior Academy is a chance where, again, they can come, they can really meet the officers and find out who we are and what we do.
Yeah.
They can find out how to report crimes. They can find out what they can do to get involved in their community. And if they're willing to do that, June 1st, that's where this is the place you want to be.
Very good. Well, Sergeant Crawley, thank you for your time today.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Well, that would do it for this edition of Safety First. And remember, the Senior Citizen Academy coming up, the deadline to register is pretty much May 16th. We'll set it at that. And everything kicks off in June. Again, a free, great session to learn everything you ever always wanted to know, I should say, about the Suffolk Police Department. So that's a great offering right there. Again, that does it for this edition of Safety First. I'm your host, Tim Kelly. We'll see you next time.
111